In this video, we will discover the story of a family who, eager to start a new life, will be hit by a curse, which will not only ruin their plans, but will change the course of their lives forever. In a remote and dark forest, hidden among ancient trees and shrouded in persistent fog, stood an old wooden house, with faded walls and broken windows. Known only as the House of Shadows, its history was shrouded in mystery and legend. It was said that anyone who dared to cross its threshold would be struck by a curse that would mark their life forever. Legend tells of a family that once lived in that house. Their names had been erased from the city's memory, but the memory of their misfortune remained alive. The wife was said to have been possessed by a demon that fed on their souls, turning the house into a place of terror and despair. Years after the tragedy, the house remained abandoned, considered cursed by all the local inhabitants. But one day, a young couple and their children, unaware of the stories surrounding that place, decided to buy it for a paltry sum, hoping to transform it into their dream home. As soon as they moved in, they began to sense strange presences, shadows moving silently along the corridors and whispers echoing in the empty rooms. The wife began to show signs of drastic changes in her mood, becoming increasingly distant and suspicious. One night, the husband woke up from sleep and heard a call coming from the basement. He illuminated the stairway with a shaking torch and ventured down the dark stairs. What he saw left him breathless. A circle of burning candles, a hooded figure whispering ancient curses. The man managed to escape, but he knew that the curse had marked him forever. His wife disappeared that same night, leaving behind only a trace of cold terror. Since then, the House of Shadows has remained an abandoned place, shunned by all who knew its history. But the shadows that move there continue to lull the curse, ready to strike anyone who dares to get too close. And so, the story of the House of Shadows continues to be passed down from generation to generation, a warning to those who seek to challenge the dark forces that inhabit it. But every now and then, it is said that someone still dares to defy fate and dare to approach the house, thus awakening the curse that lies waiting, ready to consume the unwise souls who venture beyond its walls. The family, frightened and tormented by the curse, sought refuge in other houses, hoping to escape their dark fate. However, the curse followed them wherever they went. They felt spied on by a sinister presence, tormented in their daily lives by something that gave them no respite. Finally, the husband decided to turn to a paranormal expert, a wise and powerful woman in the dark arts. After hearing their story, the woman engaged in a purification ritual, trying to remove the curse that tormented them. The ritual was long and dangerous, but eventually, the curse ended. The family breathed a sigh of relief as the shadows receded and the house seemed to return to normal. However, despite the end of the curse, the feeling of not being alone continued to haunt them from time to time, a constant reminder of the dark days spent in the House of Shadows.